There is something happening inside you right now that science still struggles to explain. You're made of flesh. You're made of biology. But every decision you make, every fear you feed, every belief you cling to, your body reacts to it as if belief were a law of physics. You already know the placebo effect. Someone takes a sugar pill, no medicine at all, yet their pain fades. Immune cells activate, hormones shift. Their body changes because they believed it would. But here's what most people never grasp. This isn't a trick of the mind. It's not positive thinking. It's proof that your body obeys belief. Your nervous system listens to expectation like a command. Hope becomes chemistry. Belief becomes biology. And here is the twist that breaks the old view of reality. What if expectation isn't just changing the body, but bending the field around it? We are taught that the body is mechanical, that your thoughts are trapped inside your skull, that matter responds only to force and time. Then one experiment after another quietly proves that's wrong. When someone believes a treatment will heal them, sometimes it does, even when nothing was inside the pill. When someone believes they are doomed, their health collapses, even if the diagnosis was wrong. That's called nocebo, and it is far more terrifying, because it shows belief alone can injure, just as belief alone can heal. Which means this: belief is not decoration, it is direction. When patients were told a drug would help their pain, but were secretly given saline, their brain released actual opioids, not fake ones, real ones. Belief triggered chemical production. The body created its own medicine, because it expected to. When told a pill might cause nausea, even when it was only vitamin C, many subjects actually vomited, not from poison, but from expectation. So is belief imaginary? Or is expectation a code that instructs biology, perception, maybe even probability? Think about that carefully, because if belief writes the script and your brain acts it out, what part of your life is truly separate from your expectations? We don't realize how deep this runs. You don't just believe things. You live inside your beliefs. Every day your mind scans for proof. It hunts for evidence to preserve its assumptions. Not because it loves truth, but because it loves certainty. Your brain deletes what doesn't match your expectations. It amplifies what does. It edits reality, not on purpose, automatically. A self-preserving loop, a rigid lens, a biological filter you never consented to, but still broadcast through everything. Your beliefs become your gravity. They bend the shape of your life, pulling matching events close and repelling whatever doesn't align. That's why belief shouldn't be called thinking. Thinking isn't enough. The field doesn't read your ideas or your hopes. It reads your frequency. What you expect becomes what your body prepares for. And what your body prepares for becomes the story you live next. That's why the placebo effect is not a phenomenon. It's evidence. It's showing you that your biology is not neutral. It's obedient. It adjusts itself to match the narrative your mind has chosen to serve. Painkillers don't work more effectively because the drug changed. The drug works better when belief strengthens the delivery system. Your expectations change the efficiency of the medicine before it even enters your bloodstream. So if belief alone can ease pain, and expectation alone can cause suffering, what else have we misnamed as destiny, luck, genetics, or fate? How much of your life is actually just your biology echoing your expectation again and again, making assumptions look like truth? Remember this: your brain does not sit back and record reality. It predicts it first. then builds perception around its prediction. Vision doesn't start in the eyes. It starts with what your brain expects to see. That means when you walk into a room, you are not seeing reality. You are mostly seeing expectation, painted over reality. And that leaves a brutal truth. If your mind walks into today expecting more disappointment, more dysfunction, more rejection, your nervous system is already rehearsing it. Your immune system already tightening, your posture already shrinking, your tone already shifting, your perception already scanning for the next threat. Belief moves the body before the body even knows it. Expectation shifts chemistry before the situation arrives. Isn't that shocking? And yet, isn't it something you felt all your life? Haven't you felt tension before the problem appeared? Haven't you felt dread before the moment even came? Haven't you lived days where everything flowed simply because you expected it to? And others where everything went wrong the moment you decided, this is going to be a bad day? That wasn't random. It was selection, judgment-based chemistry. Belief becomes body. You don't merely react to experience. You pre-write it. The placebo-nocebo effect proves it. Neuroscience confirms it. But here's the next question, the one most are afraid to entertain. If expectation tells the body how to behave, could it also tell reality how to organize? Could perception be intertwined with probability? Is consciousness a passive witness or an active selector? That's not spiritual speculation. It's an open scientific question. Quantum physics already showed that observation affects subatomic particles. Once something is measured, probability collapses into a specific result. This doesn't prove that thought shapes the universe, but it does challenge the old model of a separate observer. If consciousness affects matter at one level, how far does that influence stretch? We don't have the full answer yet, but we already have enough evidence to stop pretending belief is harmless. You can no longer say, "It's just how I think," because how you think is how your biology behaves. Your immune system listens. Your hormones listen. Your heartbeat listens. Your posture listens. And in subtle ways, reality seems to listen too. That's why some people spiral into chaos the moment they accept defeat. Their expectations become their biology. Their biology becomes their decisions. Their decisions become behavior. And behavior shapes circumstance. Others survive disaster with strength nobody predicted. Their belief rewrites chemistry. Their chemistry sustains courage. Their courage reshapes choices. And their choices pull them into a different version of reality, while someone else in the same situation lives a very different story. Same event, different expectation. One collapses, one evolves. That is not luck. It is alignment. It is belief installing a new pattern into the body, which shifts the trajectory of time. You already know this at a human level. Ever met someone who walked into a room and changed it? Before saying a word, their presence touched the air. Calm. It softened others. Confidence. It raised the energy. Anger. It electrified the atmosphere instantly. Their emotion was not inside them. It radiated. It affected others. Their posture. Their chemistry. Their tone. Without language. Isn't that influence? Isn't that transmission? Isn't that more than psychology? Maybe consciousness is not trapped in skin. Maybe belief is not contained in the skull. Maybe expectation broadcasts into a field we don't fully understand. A field your body responds to. And maybe reality does too. That leaves only one question worth asking. What beliefs are you rehearsing right now? What expectations do you breathe into your body every morning before you speak a word? What chemistry are you feeding yourself with your thoughts? And what version of reality are those thoughts quietly constructing? Because your doubt is not neutral. Your fear is not harmless. Your assumption is not innocent. Your body is building its instructions out of them. Your perception is filtering reality to match them. Your decisions are shaped through them. Your life is sculpted by them. Your belief is the code. The only question is, which world did it right today? When someone takes a pill and heals without medicine, should we say they imagined it? Or should we dare to look at the proof that belief rearranged biology without a single molecule of drug? Science doesn't have a full explanation, but it cannot deny the data. And maybe your life is the next data point. Maybe the next proof won't be found in a lab, but in your identity, in the lens you use tomorrow morning, in the expectation you allow your body to obey. Maybe you've spent years proving your limits, convincing your nervous system to expect the worst, training your own muscles to shrink when trouble appears. And maybe now, right now, your body is waiting to be told something new, not with hope, not with fantasy, but with belief strong enough to shift chemistry, with expectation firm enough to change posture, with identity real enough to influence confusion into clarity. If the placebo effect is real, belief is not weak. And if nocebo is real, doubt is not harmless. Your biology is listening. Your future is listening. And if the field is listening, then every expectation is a vote, one that shapes how you feel, how you heal, how you see, maybe even what becomes real. So ask with precision, what does your belief teach your body to become? What does your doubt teach your future to prepare for? And if your life reflects your biology, and your biology reflects your expectations, what version of you are you rehearsing right now? The placebo effect doesn't ask whether belief matters. It asks one thing. Are you willing to test it on your own reality? The field is waiting, just like your body is. What do you expect next?